Hello, this is Cycle 2, Week 17. We're going to do our new grammar together. So let's start with our English grammar. A noun names a person, place, thing, activity, or idea. We're just going to do actions with this, and you can repeat it in silly voices. So a noun names a person, point to yourself, place, point to a place, thing, like you're holding something weird in your hands, activity, we're diving into water, or you can do some other activity, or idea. Okay, pick really silly voices to go ahead and do this too and have fun. Our geography is from CC user Erin Hutchinson, and she came up with a really fun little mnemonic device to help us remember. Nobody likes germy Swiss cheese, to help us remember Central Europe. So N for Netherlands, B for Belgium, L for Luxembourg, G for Germany, S for Switzerland. And the way that we were trying to find it on our maps and everything is that we said N is the land next to the North Sea for the Netherlands. B, Belgium is below the Netherlands. L, Luxembourg is little, laying between Belgium and Germany. G, giant Germany is kind of shaped like a G. S, Switzerland is small and south of Germany and is the land that has so many mountains. So that was our geography for the week. Okay, let's go on to math. So math is the area of a square equals length of its side squared. We're going to continue on with our song. So last week we did the area of a rectangle equals length times width. The area of a square equals length of its side squared, side squared. And we just drew it with dry erase markers on a wipeable mat and everything, and we drew it and then erased it and then drew it over it and over it and over it until we said it 7 times. So there's math. Okay, let's do history. World War II Axis leaders were, I had a paper that had the different leaders printed out on them, and we pointed to each one as we said it. So World War II Axis leaders were Hitler of Germany, Tojo of Japan, Mussolini of Italy. World War II ally leaders were Churchill of England, Roosevelt, Eisenhower, and MacArthur of the US, and Stalin of the USSR. And you can point with your finger. I had my little sparkly slammer stick, so we use those. And if you have these, you can go ahead and say, okay, touch softly first time, touch harder second time. You can have fun with that. Okay, that was our history. Science, I had a lot of fun with this one because it is, what is Newton's second law of motion? Newton's second law of motion is force, add some force to your paper, equals mass, hold the paper so it's nice and heavy in your hand, you're feeling the mass, times acceleration, and accelerate it by throwing. Okay, so what is Newton's first law of motion, or second law of motion? Newton's second law of motion is force equals mass times acceleration. Okay, that's our science. Latin, we did first conjugation future tense. So, and then we did it to the Bobus bit. Bobus bit, bimus bitis bunt, first conjugation future tense. And whenever we did it, we just played Duck Duck Goose with the kids, sat them in a circle, and they would sing, and then whenever the end of the song came up, that's basically your goose, and they're gonna run around the circle and try to tag each other, which is really exciting for homeschoolers because we never get to play that game. So not enough kids at home unless you have a really big family then. Okay, so that was Latin. Let's do history timeline. So Napoleon, crowned Emperor of France. Napoleon, crowned Emperor, there's your E. Emperor of France, there's our sash. Liberation of South America. Liberation of South America. There's your A, and you're going to go down for being South America. The War of 1812, and then you're going to end it with fireworks because they were writing the Star Spangled Banner during that time. So War of 1812, the Missouri Compromise. So you're going to put your heads together and you're going to compromise. Immigrants flock to America. Immigrants flock to America. The Monroe Doctrine went from sea to shining sea. So on each side, the Monroe Doctrine. And then the Romantic period of the arts. They had really, really sad and then really, really happy. So you go from sad to happy for Romantic period of the arts. Okay? And that is it for our timeline. Our presidents that we added this week were Johnson, Grant, Hayes, and Garfield. So Johnson, J, with the sun, Johnson. Grant, you're going to grant somebody money. So you're taking money from your wallet or whatever, and you're granting somebody money. You're giving it to them. Hayes, achoo, you have hay fever. So Hayes. And then Garfield, we were pretending we were a big old fat cat that likes to eat lots of lasagna because that's what comes to mind when I think of Garfield. So Garfield, you're looking. So Garfield, there you go. There's your presidents. And I think that is it for our new grammar. You guys have a really fun week. And we'll see you next week. Bye.